Welcome back, everyone, to what's probably the finale. I was tipped off by Toaster that... Oh, hey, more dialogue. So this is a chance to get more dialogue, and he was hinting at the idea that our newest crew member was somebody that was kind of cut from the game and was supposed to be in it more and so on. And there might be just a lot of dialogue we can get out of this, despite there not being that much game left. And the way we kind of fish for that is we can travel around from planet to planet a little bit, and it kind of just regenerates more interactions, and so we can get some of the dynamics that these characters have that we'd otherwise miss. So that seems worth going for a bit, and then we'll go to the actual next story planet after let's say after I do like one loop through the planets, as long as it seems to be working.
You Jedi should focus on doing rather than talking.
This is not new dialogue.
Do you mind? I'm taking me time.
That makes sense though, because we were already here. I just noticed the prompts. Sometimes I feel like they could just not give me prompts. Oh, it's all symmetrical now. That's the new one. Covered in Star Destroyers.
Well, Grease, what did you cook? It smells awful.
Nothing. Look, I'm telling you, I think there's something going on with the Manus. Maybe the kid dragged something in.
You sure it's not your food?
Listen, I know what my food smells like, and it ain't that. I've also been finding hair all over the place, small and wiry.
Like yours?
No, not like mine, smaller. I'm telling you, it's a clue. There's a stowaway on this ship, and I am gonna prove it.
Yeah, you've mentioned that before. Any luck?
Do I ever have any luck? Of course not. I'll be keeping an eye on everything. If you have any leads, let me know.
Sure thing.
Yeah, this hair is small, not like mine. Mine's perfectly adequate. I mean large, bigger than average actually. God damn it. So they got a porg problem, don't they? But not porgs, because no porgs in this game. I don't know if I clocked what island looked like from the outside last time. It looks like a Death Star or something. Like it's cracked open. We don't get a lot of time to look at it. They come outside? Where is everybody? Wait. Up there they are. In the open, in obvious locations.
Hey, Marin.
What would the Empire ever want from this icy wasteland?
Ilum isn't a very welcoming planet, but it's a sacred place for Jedi. We find the crystals that power our lightsabers here.
So they are mining this planet to desecrate Jedi culture?
It's hard to tell what the real goal is, but those crystals are powerful.
Pardon us, Cal. We are in conversation.
Okay, thanks.
It smells good, Grease.
Don't flatter me, kid. It always smells good.
When will you learn to take a compliment?
What's your secret?
My great-grandma had too many culinary secrets to count. But I gotta admit, this batch was extra special.
And why's that?
Because it was cooked with tender, loving care and my good spoon.
Oh, so you finally found it.
What is so special about this spoon? It looks ordinary to me.
What? What's special? How is it that you Night Sisters cast spells, but can't see the magic in the little things?
Do you use that spoon for conjuring?
Conjuring? Cal, buddy, please tell me she's not gonna use my spoon to raise the dead.
How are your plants doing, Grease?
Can you believe these things are still growing? Oh, they grow up so fast.
You're like their parent.
Yeah, maybe I am. I learned from the best.
Your parents?
My great-grandma. Parents weren't really around that much. Wasn't easy on Lateron.
Sorry to hear that.
Of course, they didn't make it any easier for themselves.
What do you mean?
Let's just say I learned a bit of my risk-taking from them.
Ah, I see. You know, you got a lot more going for you than gambling.
I know. My great-grandma would kill me if she knew about the mess I got myself into.
Yeah, you both gamble and lose. I guess I missed more than I thought. I kind of thought that they were going to be evenly split, like 5 of them across the whole thing, but it looks like there's like twice as many as I thought, so There's a missing one there, a missing one there, and then like 2 more on the right, I think. So there probably is like 8. I'm hearing things. Throughout that cutscene, I heard like squeaks coming from this direction, I think. But I don't... It's like at the beginning of the game, we were on a planet that's just covered in little porg-like things that aren't porgs. I know it's giving me the name. It just has not been an important name to learn. But I think they're on the ship, and that's what they keep referencing. And I think I can hear them. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. It's way more visible now. There you go. Okay. I know I heard him.
When we first met, I didn't really take you as a caring about plants kind of guy.
Oh, yeah? What did you think about me?
Mostly that you weren't thrilled to have me on board. I'm the captain of the ship.
Yeah, that's right. I still am. And you better make sure that witch lady knows it too.
Oh, she does. Just hard to take that smiling face of yours seriously.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I can't help it if I'm gorgeous, Cal. Burdened with the curse of beauty my entire life.
Oh, glad you haven't let it hold you back, Captain.
Thanks, kid.
You know, they keep playing his attractiveness as a joke, but I feel like if we go online for a few minutes, we're gonna find some surprises.
Quiet. You'll wake up my plants.
There are a number of people that will gladly call that bluff. Half of them are Barra artists that will completely redesign the character, but the other half actually will draw the character as is and be like, yeah, daddy.
Merrin, your tattoos, do they mean something?
Yes. They are given by our mothers and symbolize our bond with the Coven. Do the Jedi have such a ritual?
Yes. Building our lightsabers brings us closer to ourselves, the Force, and each other.
Strange that an order of peacekeepers bond around creating weapons.
I've often thought the same thing.
Wait till you hear about police officers and other things that call themselves peacekeepers.
All right, kid, sit down. We're here.
He mostly fits in the chair, but his back clips right through it. He's just a huge character. We are just obliterating... We're just wasting gas going on a road trip for funsies right now, just so I can hear everyone bond. Anyone go outside this time? Everyone? Oh.
That was good, Grease. Very good.
Cal, did you hear that? I think Seer here is finally coming around to my cooking.
That makes one person.
What can I say? Food always brings people together. Reminds me of my home, my family.
Your great-grandmother?
Yeah, I lost her a long time ago.
I'm sorry, Grease.
Yeah, she was the best. Besides her, I never really had much of a family.
Until now.
Thanks, kid.
We're just catching up.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other since a few hours ago.
Hours? Have you guys ever not been in the same room in this playthrough?
What's up, Grease?
So, kid, heard you outran some fancy-looking Thai. Not a ship I'd want to run into outside the Manus.
Worse, carried an Inquisitor. The 9th sister.
9? We already got a 2nd sister tailing us. Please don't tell me there's more of them.
Let's hope we never find out.
I'm getting more grays just thinking about it.
I've got bad news for you about the implication of the name Second Sister.
Save some for Merrin.
Save some? She had like 3 or 4 servings already.
Probably outside trying to walk it off.
Making friends, Grease. Good for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one said we're friends. I'm playing it safe, keeping the Space Witch happy.
They keep running dialogue about what location people are in, but they didn't implement a check to make sure that that actually matches what's happening in the scene. She's probably outside. You're all outside.
What's on your mind, Marin?
This place feels like a battlefield.
We fought hard, but in the end, the Empire drove away our allies.
Hey, it wasn't all that bad, right, Cal? Didn't you get to hitch a sweet ride with one of the locals?
You hitched a ride?
Well,
Cal befriended the Shield Bird. He seems to have a knack for making unusual allies.
I cannot imagine a Dathamiran beast befriending someone.
maybe when this is all over, I can show you the origin tree and some of its friendlier residents.
I would like that.
It's just a classic, you know, get the thorn out of the tiger's paw and now you're best friends forever, or maybe for 5 minutes, and then you die.
You talk almost as much as our small captain.
Wow, everyone just gets really rude very abruptly about conversation.
Ugh, occupied.
Occupied? What? Where is that supposed to trigger? Because it can't be there. Like he's in the bathroom? It's funny. They wrote a lot and recorded it. This came from Island, right? So we'll go to Zepho, then Dathomir, and then we've pretty much done the loop.
I've been through some stuff in my time, but I've never faced death more than with you two on this trip.
Well, better to face death than to have death face you.
Of course you would say that, whatever it means. You Jedi folk, you turn into the Force or something when you die, so what are you afraid of?
It's more complicated than that.
Ah, so it's true.
The Jedi have worse things to fear than death.
Oh, well, that's great to hear. Since I'm currently navigating the galaxy, looking for a list of Jedi with two, I don't know, sort of Jedi people. Way to make me feel better, Seer.
Jedi and Jedi-like beings. What, you like turn into the Force or whatever?
Sit down.
If you don't sit down when we drop out of hyperspace, you're about to become some sort of Jedi-like smear on the windshield. They're all back outside again. Seems to be planet-based more than anything. She's over here.
What's up, Marin?
That ship.
It belonged to a Jedi, fleeing from the Empire with her Padawan. There weren't any survivors.
How do you learn so much about these places you explore?
Some things, people, events, or experiences leave an echo in the Force that I can connect to.
You can read the past? Can all Jedi do this?
No, it's a rare thing. I think I was born with it.
Night Sister magic is ancient, but my connection with the past is not as vivid as yours.
That might be a good thing.
Perhaps you're right. The past holds much pain for both of us. I need a moment to myself.
So they're referring to the ship that's way out there, where I had visions of that. I thought she was just like pointing over there, like there's just a ship she was like scanning or something. Like she's heard of the ship that I to explore all the way somewhere. There it is, right? Maybe there. Yes, that's the ship. Yeah, this is the whole ship right here. It's hard to tell when it's just all hallways, because everything's hallways.
When this is over, what do you think Marin's going to do?
She could go home.
I don't think she will. She stayed put long enough. I was always interested in exploring the galaxy when I was younger, so I can imagine what it's like seeing what it has to offer for the first time.
Yeah, can you believe she's never tried moof juice or witnessed a fight between two Dougs in the cantina over who their favorite drummer is? I could easily show her some of that stuff.
Oh yeah, Grease. You could definitely show her some strange new wonders.
Yeah, maybe I'll teach her how to gamble. I'm sure a witch sister...
Night Sister.
Night witch...
Night Sister.
I'm sure she has some skills that could make us very rich.
Seriously?
I'm only kidding. I'm still terrified of her.
Terrified of how much money we're gonna make.
How's it going?
We were just talking about the mantis. It surprisingly grew on me.
It's not like any of us had it better before. Unless the rooms the scrappers stuck you in on Braca were made for royalty.
Definitely not.
Of course, Cere had her doubts when she first came on board.
Not completely. Cal, did I ever tell you what Grease told me about the Mantis before I hired him?
No, but I'd love to hear it.
Oh, here we go.
He said the Mantis was the best luxury cruiser this part of the galaxy. He said it was a real steal, and that only he knew how to pilot such a beautiful masterpiece of a machine.
A beautiful masterpiece of machine. You really sold it to her, huh, Greaves?
Okay, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. Sorry, but you know, I needed the job and it's not easy out there. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
It's not over yet.
Whatever comes next, I think she can handle it.
Of course she can. I don't know if you are aware of it, but this ship is a beautiful masterpiece of a machine.
She sure is.
Don't know if he would have sold so hard if he knew what kind of terrifying mission he was getting himself involved in.
You're doing admirable work, BD White. I'm glad you're with us. Keep close to Cal.
Gotta say, Grease, this ship has held up despite everything we put her through.
Yeah, that's the Mantis. Not too bad, huh? Hasn't broken down yet.
And if it does,
I can fix it up. What, do you think I can't?
I've learned not to doubt you.
Hey, look at us, making progress. Maybe one day I'll show you how to replace a hyperdrive calibration tube.
Sounds important. What's that do?
I don't know. I've heard my great-grandma say it once, but you don't have to know what a thing does to fix it. Ah, she said that too. Very wise lady.
That's terrifying. But maybe the part doesn't exist, like headlight fluid.
BD, you like this ship? She likes you too.
But also the hyperdrive calibrator probably, I don't know, calibrates the hyperdrive. Like some things are in the name. Alright, one last planet in our little tour. Just to see what we get out of it. You're going home.
Seems we made the Empire nervous. They're stepping up security on Zepho and Kashyyyk.
Well, nothing can stop you. You're a pro, right? Where'd you learn to access that Imperial network anyway?
Basic computer protocol at the Jedi Academy was searching the galaxy for Force sensitives. Old Republic networks and independent systems were less secure, of course. Now the Imperial network controls everything.
That's nothing you can't slice, though, right?
For what we need? Yes. It's not easy. When I escaped from interrogation, I stole some code clearances. They change them regularly, but with a little skill and luck, I figure out what's coming and where to patch in.
Impressive.
The trick is to cover your tracks so they don't know you're listening.
All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
The transition's pretty satisfying. Just the takeoff, watching the planet drop out from under you, and then the fade away of all the color, and the stars just explode into hyperspace. Is this version of hyperspace a new trilogy thing? I don't know if I remember it looking like that in the original movies. I thought it was just streaking stars, maybe. Instead of this, like, blue whirlwind.
How's it feel to be home?
Good. Now that Malicos is gone,
It's hard to believe he was ever a Jedi.
desperation deformed him. There are many experiences that can warp or break a person.
I was taught that we always have a choice in how we respond to misfortune.
True, but it still leaves a mark. Your friend Cere. It is clear she carries great pain.
She may no longer be a Jedi, but she'll never stop fighting for what she believes in.
Good.
It's interesting hearing someone say it's hard to believe they were ever a Jedi, because I'm like, boy, someone's not familiar with the core tropes of this entire franchise. That's like the #1 thing that happens.
Don't waste time.
Wow, okay, that's literally all I'm doing.
Malicos may not be here, but Dothamir is still dangerous. Be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, they talked about whether or not she'd want to go home, and I figure not, because we haven't even seen evidence that she even knows a single other person on this planet at this point. Because we have no evidence that any more Night Sisters are involved, and she clearly doesn't care whether or not the brothers die. So it's like, why? This planet has nothing left for her but the idea of waiting for revenge forever. Like Khan.
I could use some time to my own thoughts.
Well, I guess I'm done with you then. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. And back to... This is it. Alright. Time to get stranded on a scary planet until the game ends, probably.
What, me? Don't spread rumors. It ain't nice. He's just probably happy to see someone other than a Bogley.
I'm just saying he wasn't that friendly with me when I first met him. I think you've got yourself a new friend.
Not a droid guy. I'm gonna say it. Nothing against them. They're fine things, but not for me. They're oily, greasy, and impossible to understand.
So kinda like you.
Hey, well, yeah, all right, kinda, I guess. Whatever. I've got enough friends.
1, 2. 2 friends.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
Fortress Inquisitorius? Okay.
This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship. I hope.
A ritual.
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front. Sisters, mother, lend me your strength. Sisters, mother, lend me your strength.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Let's go, buddy.
Historically, he's a terrible gambler, though.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Should we stick together?
I feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see, don't worry about me. Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
That's a beautiful frame. Did the water get in, or is that the wind? Are we outside the window? Yeah, that water's outside, okay. I'm like, how is it okay in space, but not okay in water? Yeah, Marin definitely seems like a character mostly set up to be in the sequel, because she joins just so late. They still had all those interactions. I guess if you chose to go explore at the very last possible minute. The game doesn't telegraph that heavily necessarily that this is the final place, but for me, since I was really exploring, every single planet is like 95% finished, so that pretty much tells me, oh, this new place that they added to my map must be the ending. Never thought this game would end at the Gungan city. That's a creature out there. You're way the hell up here. Oh. Oh, I can't go there. There's a boundary. Wait, where was I supposed to go? Lower? Did I miss the telegraphed destination? Uh-oh. It's really an invisible wall. Okay. I thought I had such an obvious destination given how the scenic camera angle was establishing thing. Oh no, oh no. Okay, down here? Deeper? No, I can't go lower. Oh, I completely lost the thread of where the game was pointing me, apparently. How did I do that? Is it because my ass is half the screen? It's a little distracting, admittedly. Do I go to that door? Maybe that's it. Okay, maybe it lets me go here. There's a light. There we go. And you swim so comically fast in this game that it's a little startling how slow you feel because of how huge that area is by comparison. Hi. Ow, rude.
Come on, hit him.
All right, come on, stop trying to shoot me and shoot me.
Point taken. Touch this.
All right. Okay, that's enough of that.
Range support.
Oh god, second person. His attack was faster.
Watch out, he's moving. It's just me now.
Yeah, it is just you now. Strange choice to continue fighting.
There.
Yeah. Good to hear your voice, Seer.
I've located the holocron. Sending you the location now.
Got it. We're on the move.
I want to see more stormtroopers that, like, care about being alive. And are like, oh, fuck this.
Do your magic, BD.
At some point, when you defeat everybody yourself, maybe somebody should care about living and be like, you know what? I'm not going to be the one that changes the direction of this fight where 8 people just died in front of me. I don't think I'm the secret. There you go, BD. I love it so much. I really love force pushing a thing back at someone. What a fantastic thing. He's just gonna get decked. I also like having summons. I originally played a necromancer in Diablo 2. And then a druid. Oops, wasted that. Oopsie. They're still there. They're just not aggroing at this point. Yeah, okay.
Be careful.
But it's not so much that I want them to be actively begging for their lives to make you feel bad or whatever in like a Last of Us 2 sort of way. Not Jeremy, he was my favorite! But like, run! Like at some nobody ever surrenders or runs away or just like, fuck this. Like every single person keeps committing and I'm like, no, you will not be the one stormtrooper that randomly wins this. Ow. Okay. It's getting a little crowded over here. There, let's aggro my help. My buddy, my pal. Hey! Notice all of the things. Please? Good. It's too many enemies. God damn.
Now, BD.
Alright. Ow.
I need something, buddy.
Hey, you can still lock onto hacked droids. And they can still hit you.
All right, get him.
How are there more of you? Yeah, the primary trick for being better at deflecting seems to be just to hit deflect, like, nonsensically early. Like, just so early that it just doesn't feel right. Look at the ambush guy. They really like that trick. Oh. I didn't even deflect the other guy.
An enemy here? I'm going to get you.
Alright. So how many more bodies before you start to question this situation? Oh, that's a lot of big guns. I'm gonna stay over here where they can't see me. So when you're in Stormtrooper school, do they train you to run away from all the giant guns that are back up and run around a corner and then fight alone where you don't have any cover? Is that the strat? Is that the meta? Oh, okay. Oh! That was a surprise.
We can catch him still.
I would like to split you up. Oh, that worked. More than I thought it would. Man, they do damage. Nope.
Fire. Afraid of getting hit? I will have you, Jedi.
This place is where the Empire created the
You have me.
Inquisitors. They tortured Seer and turned Trilla to the dark side. Let's tear it down, baby.
Yep, that's not opening. I don't have those Qui-Gon skills where you just do a long, slow stab for half an hour and then doors don't matter anymore. Rude that you just unplugged that. You try it again. I'm sure to work the next time. Ow, ow. Well, that's not good for you, is it? There you go. So you can just break the shield eventually, which, if I realized that the first time I fought one of them, that would really change things around. Oh! Like. You got him?
This needs power.
What are they doing? Control room. Section wings of the fortress are designed for maximum security and stability in extreme undersea conditions. A complex system of partitions provides the ability to flood an entire wing or specific sector in response to any escape attempt by a high-value detainee. Structurally reinforced shielding is able to withstand an external breach or change in pressure at any depth. If you flood me, I don't think that's gonna stop me. Okay, this is... Okay, move the thing up here. There we go. If you flooded me, I would just put my breather on. It's not gonna stop me. But you'd probably kill the stormtroopers.
Whoa, see that, BD?
Ah!
Well, that did something. Let's check it out.
Yep, that did something. Something is the word you could use.
I've disabled the shields on all sections of the fortress. Flood the base and swim to the central keep.
We have much meaner ways of opening doors. Ow.
Good luck.
Oh.
Let's go, BD. That section looks pretty weak. Ready for a swim, BD?
I guess I'm back over here now. I am a terrible house guest. Do not let me in your house. I pull this shit. Nope, I can't go that way. Door closed. Door closed. Go down into weird pit. No. Are you sure I can't go out here? I can go out here. Aha, it's like a USB. You have to try it 3 times and the third time, as if by tradition, it then goes in. Haha, great reference. USB 1.0. One day they'll be like the USB 1.0 will quickly become a completely forgotten concept, and that joke is losing relevance. USB-C is... what if it wasn't designed by an asshole? Is that C? I always lose track of all the designations. There's always been a cruel irony to the idea that it's called universal. Like that's what the U is in USB. But the last decade of my life has been plagued by not being able to ever find the right cable for any USB device across all of my different video game consoles and phones and index controllers and everything that I have. Nothing ever matches anything else, and even if it matches the same type, it's like, no, this is the wrong one. You have to have the special charging one that's cool and special and different. This is a regular one of this type. You're like, oh, Jesus. I finally found one that had the right, like, end, and it still was somehow wrong. I'm ready to look to put an end to this entire decade of USB. In space, no one can hear you. Fweep! That's my first checkpoint. What should I buy? We're pretty finished with this tree. Like, I know there's like 7 skills left, but they're not, I don't care about them is the thing. We're finished with what I was after. Why not? Get both of these double-sided lightsaber skills. Add a delay combo to the main attack. They're only 1 each. And now when you switch lightsabers, it's an attack, which would be somewhat helpful, potentially. For when I'm just floundering in the middle of a fight, screwing up the controls at them. At least it'll do damage sometimes.
Getting closer.
Okay, maybe I don't understand how to do it. Or maybe I have to have an enemy targeted. Or be in combat. That invisible force of when a game is like, combat is happening, I am aware of this. Oh, hold X. Womp womp. I thought it was just gonna happen automatically whenever I changed weapons. Okay. You don't press the D-pad at all. You just fight, and then you hold X to switch weapons, and that looks awesome. So it's more akin to like how you switch weapons in the middle of a combo in Bloodborne. Wow, he didn't even try blocking. There you go. Not the smartest thing to try to deflect that many attacks that rapidly. I will get hit. But it's fun.
It's like the dojo at the Jedi Temple. Wrong. Corrupted.
They're also not Jedi. Or Sith. Or they're not I don't think they're Force people. They're just dudes sparring about how to fight me. I sit here and so it just like toggles the room in like a danger way. It definitely suggests that their training room has lethal traps. I'll definitely want to be in this configuration because then I can just force push them into the holes, which is way better than fighting them.
Mind helping me out? Thanks, buddy.
I can't get over the fact that every time I use one of these healing stems, it just looks like I have like injected myself with one of those like radioactive rods from The Simpsons. Like, I'm dying. No, fall off. There you go. There you go. I won't bow to you. Well, how about burning hot magma? Alright, well that fight's over. Oh, no, it's not. No! Flamethrowers. Okay. This isn't great for me. Oh yeah? Come on over. Come on over. No! He went too far. Oh god, there's too many. God damn it. Dude, we haven't seen flamethrowers forever and I did not miss them. They suck. Okay, come here. There you go. Gotta remember pull every now and then when... I'm not used to having a hole between us, but... that is what you do. Alright, there you go. Trivial opposition. All your dudes are dead and all of mine are alive. All of mine are me, but... Ah. There you go. There we go.
Come on, BD.
Oh. Why are they unleashing those on me? Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Ow. This guy's just coming through and decking them all. Where did he threw that grenade like at his own dudes? Ow. Wait, where'd the rest of them even go? Weren't there like way more melee guys? Oh god. I am on the run. But you won't walk ever again. Okay. They forced the holes away. They realized my strength here. No! Ow! Got stunned. Ah! Stop it! This dickhead. Go! Now there's two of them to beat you up. This will be entertaining for me. Ow! Get him! Ow! Shit! I don't know how that keeps sneaking up on me. I'm messing up in my mission to play around and watch him die. Look at him go! Ow! Wow. Okay, I've lost too much health to this joke. Just get hit, damn it. Okay, thank you. Ah! How long is this room? Hello, missile guy. Ow, shit. Listen, I gotta deal with missile guy. Give me a second. Oh, there's more than one missile guy. Good to know. Okay. Fire, please. More rockets, please. Ow, fuck. Oh, no. I died. Why wouldn't he shoot? Ranged people are so weird. It's like a staring contest where a ranged enemy will just like stop shooting for a very, very long time. All I had to do was melee him, I guess, but like that doesn't make that much sense either. Like, I don't want to melee him. He's gonna shoot a rocket at me the moment I try. But he wasn't. He just wouldn't. It's like he forgot it was an option. Ow. Ow. I thought that was an execution animation that wasn't interruptible. I guess not. Oh, now he's recovering. I feel their pain. Die. This hurts me more than you. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. I'm a liar. I'm a lying man. Alright, well, I think last time I didn't use a healing item, and this time I did, so... not an improvement overall. Did you find something? What were you running over at? Oh, combat started. That's probably why they ran back. Oh, that was a weird moment. There we go. You don't need them. You were just training with them 1 second ago. Don't you feel a little bad? Cool fight. What do you see? What do you see, buddy? What is it? The dojo. Yeah, I figured. That's. I think we figured that out. Okay.
Gotta reload.
No. Okay. No. Ah. The flamethrower sucks. God, this is so much at once.
I need a stim, BD.
There's a stim.
God.
Don't let him
God damn it. Die. There we go. I had force finally. Yeah.
stay on you. Taking him down.
Go! Oh no! Okay, I'm alive.
Here, buddy.
I want as many of you on my team as possible for this mess. When I came in here, I did not know what kind of gauntlet it was going to be. These goofs are like a distraction before the big mess comes at me.
Don't let him get away. Watch yourselves.
God damn it. My push is too strong.
Destroy him.
Destroy him. How's that working out? They got him. Okay, that's the end of me having a floor that I can use. Oh, fuck, it's this part. God damn it. Ah. Oh, fuck! No, 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 no! God damn it. Alright. This is a significant setback every time you screw it up. Apparently this door is already open. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, he's still alive? Fuck, that fucks everything up. I was just trying to quickly activate the console and move on with my life.
Too much for you? Put down your stim and fight. Come on, hit him. Come on, try that with me. You pay.
Who's we?
I've got you.
Yeah. It's a keyboard interaction. They probably wouldn't have let me do it anyway. I just noticed that this door is already unlocked, so if I could just get in here quickly, I don't have to deal with the enemies as much.
Just you and me, Jedi.
It's just you and me, Jedi. Now I'm ready this time. Alright, that's that whole phase skipped. Ah!
Keep your distance.
Lock on, damn it. Oh, it's the flamethrower. There we go. What happened to my lightsaber just now? Oh, fuck, I'm out of okay, I'm out of stuff. Ugh. Why'd the second throw not do anything? It, like, disappeared.
Someone else take him. Just keep slipping past.
Thank you. That's what I needed to do before. killed them on accident. All right. That was a huge improvement over last time. I don't think I even had to heal. And this time is these guys. And a huge wave of enemies. Just kill the ranged people first. Come on and fight us. You know? It'll be super fun if you fought us. You'll love it. Oh, this is a huge improvement. I am doing well. Stick. Alright. Oh yeah, I lost whatever experience I had on the previous attempt because I didn't make it as far last time. And we still have Dark Souls death logic with your experience. But ow, shit. But I'm pretty much out of stuff to buy, so who cares? Yeah, you punch him. There you go, got my stuff back. I don't want that slow-mo to happen in melee range. It's just really frustrating. Quick, hack him before he gets killed. Okay, I have way more healing this time. Who knew that practice works? Okay, here's where I died last time. Here's these dickheads. Okay, they killed him. Thank you. Okay, we're done with the rockets. The rockets that really screwed me last time. Alright, I would like one of you to fight... There you go. Please, one of you fight the robots. You fight me. Come on, let's go. You and me. Oh, he shoots a weird beam. Okay, I guess I'm fighting you now. Ouch! Ah! I cannot get a block up. Whew. Still 5 heals left. That's good. And that's a checkpoint.
Nice job.
What do you... Oh.
Door? Meet PD.
Oh, hacking the door. And didn't you see something over here? I think that was the same thing you saw on the other side. Ah. Immediate checkpoint. So I died in the final wave on my first try. No. It's not too hard of a challenge. It's just the surprise of how long it was as it kept going and going. So each wave would be... Like, I wasn't even ready for the attacks to happen half the time. And then eventually it's just the fact that, like, one mistake screws you, and that's always rough. I'm gonna have to take you somewhere else in order to get you to get killed by this lava. God! He got me. I thought we'd be done with the lasers first. Hey, buddy. I loved Jedi power battles as a kid. And easily one of the best parts of... Oh my god, he covered some ground. Hi, buddy. Just stay put for a second and then go that way. Then go that way.
That's the last of them.
Fuck those guys.
Look for a console nearby.
This camera does not want to look away. There we go. There was no moment of ambiguity where you'd miss where you go next. Oh. That's the pull that she was feeling. I almost said dark saber, but that means something else.
That was impressive. How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. But we didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No. Not yet. The holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
It looked like the door hit her. It didn't quite sync up. Nope. Just holding cells.
What'd you find, buddy?
Laser gates. Inquisitorious laser cell gates are a vital component to the sophisticated fortress security apparatus. These impervious barriers were constructed for strict confinement of detainees in all levels of the stronghold. After several failed attempts and one successful escape, advanced modifications were made to the system, per the Grand Inquisitor's command. There we go. The, what was I gonna say? It seems like they're tempting. They're running the line here a little bit, like whether or not she's going to fall to the dark side or be tempted on some level. Like, it's entirely possible the final boss of this game is Seer, as she decides to go further in some direction than we're willing for her to go. They're teasing elements of like, it feels good to tear this place apart, and that's like not the way that Jedi are supposed to talk. But they could also just be playing with some gray territory. Some Kreia-isms.
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
The issue with the whole binary is just how quickly you end up just telling the same stories over and over again. So I think leaning closer to gray and muddying things up more in a way that The Last Jedi was kind of preparing things for might be a more interesting thing to take the movies and stuff. I'm sure that all of the extended universe has done that a lot, but like the actual core movies kind of tell the same stories a lot of times because they're stuck with this dark versus light. Where it's not a BioWare gradient, but a stark binary. The security systems within the fortress are a complex network controlling bridges, wings, gates, and portals. By employing a multi-tier failsafe structure, the Empire controls every corner of the facility, providing immediate response to any breach. If necessary, the entire fortress may be purposely compromised by flooded to prevent the escape of prisoners. I'm just nailing it with reading today. Just A+. Blowing through it. 0 mistakes. Flawless. I don't think there's been a fight since the last one. They just don't want me to have to redo this area when something happens to me.
Beat them down and turn them to the dark side.
Interrogation chamber. The central interrogation chamber of the fortress is a torture room where captured Jedi and Force users undergo a menacing procedure to transform them into Inquisitors. Under direct orders of Emperor Palpatine, this facility was specially designed to psychologically and physically drain a prisoner's will, forcing them to acquiesce to the evil indoctrination of the Inquisitors. This is where Jedi die and Inquisitors are born. I wanted to say that we saw Rey get tortured that way, but actually, I'm mixing up her being...
Come on, BD.
She was a prisoner in a confined chair thing. But then there was this... But then the torture scene I'm thinking of is Snoke in the second movie. Like hours later. Those are not the same scene at all. I conflated them with the idea that she was like screaming in that chair, but I don't think that happened. It's been a while. I've watched The Last Jedi like 5 times and Force Awakens like twice.
It's locked. What do you think? You make that look easy.
Hi. You caused the plot of this game. It's this room. The dickhead room. Does the eyeliner come with the dark side, or okay? Trilla. Oh, no longer second sister. You missed. Go. That attack misses a lot, actually. Whoa! Thought she was gonna jump off. Oh! That's new. It's a jump. It's hard to jump in this game too. Your character tends to like do a roll that isn't helpful for that situation. So I don't think I can block a force. Ah!
As I have. You won't be standing much longer.
Shit. Ah! Fuck.
Hey, buddy.
Stop! Okay, I'm not off to a good start at all. Not at all.
Hey, BD.
He just likes to do crazy spins. Big show-off moment. She's still incredibly vulnerable after every heavy attack, so I basically probably should just run from everything else. Okay, that worked. Stop it. Okay. Ah! Join me. Probably won't be helpful. She'll probably just... Stop that!
Right here, buddy.
Ow. This range-based?
You'll pay dearly for that.
Nope, she does it at point-blank range too.
Stim, BD.
Shit. Alright, well that wasn't really worth capturing.
Trilla, I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you.
Where are you fitting that?
You'll never make it out of this place alive!
Oh, my health is gone. No, 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 I don't have any health. Yeah, I heard him make a call right before the cutscene started. I'm like, I got hit. That's just rude. She just spams that explosion over and over again, even when I'm nearby. Is there like a trick to not getting hit by it? Besides jumping, which is kind of an iffy thing, because every time you jump during lock-on, you tend to do a weird roll. It's hard. It's kind of hard to make them not do the roll jump, which is not very tall. Oh boy. Ah. I'm impressed how much that misses. I'm usually not really dodging it effectively, but it still misses.
Dearly for that. Such poor aim.
Nope. Ah, she does that. Wow, I thought she only did that later in the fight. Ow.
Now.
No! My split. Oh, this sucks. The split attention. Okay, go explode over there. Get her, get her, get her, get her. Yay! That's goofy. How does she have that much block? I just did the big heavy attack and she didn't dodge it. Oh, fuck. What? What? I had like 80% of my health, didn't I?
Another step.
Fuck.
Help me, BD.
Oh, the shockwave.
Now.
It's so damaging. I don't have any force. Oh, you didn't heal me.
Stim, BD.
God.
BD, stim here. Such poor aim.
No! Again, I just healed. What the fuck, that damage?
I need it.
What do you do? Literally how? That's so frustrating to get that far. And then just get one shot by a grab that just charges straight at you. I got her health down so quickly this time. But it doesn't matter if she can one-shot me and I don't know what to do about it. Ah!
I need a stim, BD.
Stay still.
No. Why would I ever do that? I'm here to be the most annoying person on the planet. Oh god. But fuck.
I need help, bud.
Ah! Fucking shoot me.
Another step. Stim, please.
You win.
Now.
Where'd that grenade come from?
Real in agony.
Fuck!
Hit me. Stim, BD.
That's all? That's the payoff of that.
Suffer as I have.
What?
They should have never believed you.
What? No! No! God fucking damn it. How many times is she gonna do that per attempt? Just comes out of fucking nowhere. And it just kills you completely if you get hit by it a single time. And it's not even a once per attempt thing. It's not like a phase transition. She could just do that on the second half of the fight.
Suffer as I have.
Such poor aim.
Nope.
BD, stim here.
Real in agony.
What the fuck?
Buddy,
That's not fucking fair. I got her parry to 0 and I don't get an opening of any kind?
BD, I
She
need
just
help.
gets to transition into a fucking clearance attack and then her meter's back. I just got punished for depleting her meter. Like, I didn't get any reward at all.
You're going to regret that. That won't change anything. Toss me what BD.
No! I jumped forward instead of rolling forward. Ah, fuck.
Up here.
What? Bit early for that, isn't it?
A little help, bud.
That's a really rare attack. Really? That wasn't a dodge that worked? Oh shit.
Right here,
This,
buddy.
this attempt is terrible.
You'll pay dearly for that.
I can't do anything to knock it away.
Survive the day.
Ah!
Hey, bud. Stim. Stop moving.
No! Was that a grenade throw or ow?
As I have.
Did she do a grab or a grenade throw? It looked like they could tell for the grab, but then all I saw was a grenade. Oh. Shit.
I need help, bud. You can't win.
This attempt was getting better, but then I really started blowing it again. Ow.
Buddy, help.
Alright, that's my last health bar.
Stop moving.
What? Again? Oh, it's a bad time for this. Blow up on her? Thank you.
You can't win.
No! Ah!
Cal.
I have the holocron.
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not.
I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avenge us! Run! No!
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, are we doing this? He doesn't have a health bar. Okay, nope.
Feeble.
This seems like a problem. Oh no. Oop. Oh, things are extremely fucked. Go, go, go.
Let's go.
It's very funny how overpowered he's gotten through the magic of fan service and decades of time, because he never did this shit in the movies he was actually in. Ow. Go away.
Let's get out of here.
Ooh. No.
Come on.
Rude. 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 Okay. It'd be very funny if you'd never played, a single... I've never seen a single Star Wars movie, and then this guy just shows up out of nowhere, and you're like, what's happening?
I'll make it. Seer, I won't fail you.
So I was like 100% sure Seer was going to die.
Do you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Grease, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron, but... Seer, she didn't make it, Grease.
Here? Just get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Cal. I'm sorry.
But I was also very sure... Oh! I was also very sure that Trilla was going to survive. Oh no!
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you!
We shall see.
You know, both sides of the lightsaber were able to light.
I won't let you take those children.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. strong with the dark side.
Seer.
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me! You still have a choice.
Hey, kid. Cal.
Seer.
She's all right. She's all right.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did.
Careful.
Where are they?
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
Are you sure about
The
that?
next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him, just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force. So where to now?
He did the thing! When the test was happening, the preview, when it was giving us visions, I was like, sure seems like you wouldn't want to actually track down all these children. Aren't you just going to make them all child soldiers to fight in this horrible war and repeat the same trauma that happened to both you and Trilla? And he chose, which makes him an interesting character immediately for that reason too. And he was already pretty interesting just in his performance and everything. His characterization's neat. I was really sure that Seer was going to die and that Trilla was going to survive. I didn't think Trilla would be forgiven or change teams, but I thought she was going to survive to be like the series villain. Meanwhile, it's just kind of tradition, I guess. It's just so consistent that it's a surprise if it doesn't happen when the mentor figure dying in the first storyline with both Han and Obi-Wan. Overall, it's a neat game. I have a few complaints that really frustrate me. Like, there's some minor stuff like how the Zepho is just way too big with no decent ways to get around. So it's just a nightmare map where I just can't bring myself to scrape through all of it to try to 100% it. I just don't want to deal with that anymore at some point. And one of the just most obvious flaws in the entire game is just the fact that every single time you die, you have to get your spirit back by hitting the enemy, which itself is okay, but it does a slow-mo thing. Like, it's one thing that it gives you healing. It heals your force and health. So on easier difficulties, this is probably a massive non-issue because it's so powerful that it instantly heals you. But besides that, it's like, it's whatever. Like, if you're on a higher difficulty, though, you can literally die as a result of the slow-mo, like, immediately. Like, and you can't turn it off. Like, if it was there to be like, oh, wow, let's make it a cinematic, cool experience for people playing on easy, then it's fine. As long as you could go into the settings and turn it off. Like, they have all these subtitle settings where you can change its, like, background color and font size and all these, like, helpful things, but they didn't think to turn off the slow-mo thing that gets you killed and you can't avoid, because every time you fight a boss fight more than once, it will then be on that boss every attempt, and it'll just be a thing you have to deal with every attempt. I'm like, please, go away. But overall, combat's fine. A decent number of my issues with the combat all stem from that one, their gold now slow-mo thing, which we talked about this like all the way back in the first episode. Like, not only does the slow-mo thing happen, but it turns them gold, which means you can't see the tells when they turn red, which are supposed to help you tell which attacks work different ways. So the unblockable signifier, its audio cue still plays, but they don't turn red, which is also helpful, because they're gold right now. And it's somewhat more manageable against enemies that can't really block, so the first hit will do damage to them and will get rid of it, and then you can move on with your life. But for these lightsaber enemies, it can take a while to land a single damaging blow, and until that happens, they're still gold, which means all of their unblockable attacks do not telegraph visually, besides memorizing the animations, and so it's just like an unnecessary difficulty to add. I like the characters. I wish they had a more active role in the narrative. Like, by the end, Seer has stuff to do, but the other characters had much less to do, and in particular, the pilot is kind of just like a presence on the ship, but almost never gets involved in the story, which is true to, like, his setup, but there is this feeling that you just, like, leave and go on a planet and run around and explore and complete your objective, then come back and get briefed again. So they almost never leave the ship, and so not really taking an active role in most of what's happening until it gets much more aggressively story-heavy near the end. Like, I very noticeably, I announced it at like 10 hours in. I'm like, look guys, the story started! Because like there was a clear moment when it truly started happening, when it kind of wasn't before. And I think it was basically when Trilla attacks you. It's the second Trilla fight. Because there's the second sister fight in the intro that is obviously in the intro, but then it's until you see her again on, like, low down deep on Zepho with that laser wall that sort of starts initiating the story again, and that was surprisingly took a while to get there. I definitely kind of like switching between the planets a bit and just getting more of the dialogue to trigger, because I appreciate the like, you know, the KOTOR, BioWare, Dragon Age, Mass Effect style, like, party banter moments. But since it's not a proper party, it only happens on the ship, so you gotta kind of just fly around for a while. They definitely have more. If I did another lap around, I probably could have triggered more dialogue, but it just would have gotten repetitive to try to farm it. I guess they expected a lot more planet hopping, even though I think I did a fair amount of it. Or maybe they just kind of covered their asses and just made a lot, so that even if you did do a lot of planet hopping in your attempts to do 100%, that they'd still have more. I'm not sure how I feel about them killing the villain just because we don't have a through line now. Darth Vader's not really a character in this game, so the next game's just gonna have to introduce new villains, be they Darth Vader or someone else. And we know we can never kill Darth Vader, so that's a bit... Like, I'm less interested in dealing with the characters that actually show up in the main movies because we know too much about their fates, and so there's this element where it feels like you can't fully do much. I don't really care about having cameos, so I want new characters for the most part, even if it is taking place during an era that characters are supposed to be around. But killing off Trilla is surprising narratively because it definitely feels like they would use her more in the future. And so I guess we're just gonna have to kind of build up from scratch. There was more room to kill off people from the ship because we'd even increased the crew already to another set of 2, and so things can kind of cycle. They were even setting up a new dynamic between the pilot and the Night Sister. So I very much was expecting a different outcome here. When Seer got knocked towards the lava, I was mixed because I was like, on one hand, I am expecting her to die in this chapter, but on the other hand, what a weird, abrupt, almost funny death. Like, it would have been... I was entertaining the idea that she was going to come back. I don't know how she got ahead of us in a tunnel-based, node-based underwater facility where she can't go into the water, but she was somehow past Vader and attacked from the other direction, but it's whatever. But I figured she might show up again because that would have been a hilariously abrupt death. Oh my god, Andrew Wilson, the Andrew Wilson from the Sad Games and Yeller at Overwatch worked on this game? That's incredible. Yeah, he shares a name with, like, the CEO of EA. Weird coincidence. Like, I have definitely played video games where something hilariously abrupt like that happens and it really is canon and it really does not get followed up on and the character really is gone. So I'm like surprisingly prepared for that kind of stuff to happen. So I was still iffy until she showed up again, whether or not she was going to. I'm like, narratively, that's a weird exit for a character that was here the whole time. But I play a lot of video games. I know what video games do a lot of the time. And already knowing that there's like something kind of half implemented about the Night Sister, it's you kind of wonder what corners might have gotten cut elsewhere when they're just trying to like get this out the door. Speaking of which, the sequel has been delayed by like 6 weeks since last episode. So that dates when this was recorded. So that'll be further in the future. It might still be out by the time this video airs. I'm not sure, but as of right now, I think my plan is to follow this up with the Resident Evil 4 remake. If nothing else, it's like a little like clean alternation. You go Resident Evil Jedi. But while that was the plan, I looked further down my calendar because I'm like, how long will it take to finish Resident Evil to then get back to this game? And I realized that freaking the new Zelda game we've been waiting like 6 years to have is coming out. And that's obviously a high priority on this channel too. So that's a fucking long game. Like, I spent like 160 episodes, including the DLC, on Breath of the Wild, although those were half-an-hour episodes, and if it took this slot, the AAA slot, that would be hour-long episodes, but that's still... 75 would be like 4 months. I don't know if it would actually be that long, especially since I don't know if I'd be quite as completionist. If it's too similar to the previous game, I might get old. I don't know how they're going to handle that and how that game's going to feel. But, we'll see. I'm I'm a little afraid of that game coming out because of just how long it is and how much my audience expects me to play it, because Zelda, admittedly, maybe Patreon will pick it and it'll be in that slot. In fact, if I don't get to it in time, it seems almost inevitable that Patreon would pick it. And maybe I should just count on that so I can then play Jedi Survivor or something. I don't know if it will be modded. That involves a whole other person. And it seems like a lot of work. I have no idea how to do it. But this has been a trip. I was already leaning towards playing this game, which is why I was mentioning it in Discord in the first place, because Toaster kept mentioning it as being pretty good. And yeah, it's probably one of the most promising kind of Souls-likes. Like, it's there-ish, it's in the territory, especially if you count Sekiro and stuff, like, that's being in the realm of that stuff. Obviously there's differences, it's kind of its own game in other ways, but the Souls-likes in general are so not good. Like, I think Salt and Sanctuary might be the best one I'd played before this one, and it's kind of embarrassing because it's made by like 2 people, but almost every 3D Souls-like has been kind of shaky as hell. There's some people that seem to like the Surge 2 specifically, but I don't think that was great. I've never vibed with the Surge games very well. I played Lords of the Fallen and Hellpoint, and I'm sure I have a list somewhere. I've lost track of them over the years, but they've been pretty mid, and this game was pretty good overall. And I definitely am a little biased because I got to play as my persona in a video game for over 20 hours, and that was neat. Even when he's completely breaking during cutscenes and clipping through himself, and every time that Cal is like holding his belt or something, it just looks like Marrow is holding his belly, like just in both hands, like both hands on my belly. Look at this. So what Toaster said when I asked for help, besides the after the dodging advice for just the grabs, he kept going while I was playing and said, every single one of her moves has a specific answer, and it's about applying that specific answer to each one. Parry her saber throw, dodge late against the dash grab, deflect her 3 swing combo. When she summons the drone, kill by deflecting its bolts, not by trying to attack it. She generally hits a little later than you would expect, like she's really just heaving into you with her momentum. From there, it's about just not getting greedy, counter swings and only ever attacking when it's safe, because overcommitting means death. I played pretty conservatively in that fight, really only attacking when I broke her posture and after dodging her unblockable. Her multi-hit moves combos where she did a set amount of attacks always were the ones where I focused on deflex because they were always happening at the same timing, so once you get the timing, it's reliable. I'm like, huh. Every now and then it's like, I'm like, oh right, I asked for advice from the person that, is a top 500 fighting game player. He's a top 500 Guilty Gear Strive player as the worst character in the game, and he beat the final boss of Sekiro on his first try. It's just it's just in that level where like I can appreciate the concept that this is advice that does make sense, but it is so beyond what I'm ready to implement, where I'm like, oh yeah, just parry all over attacks. Yeah, I'm on that level. If I was on that level, I wouldn't even need more attempts against her. So like,